something I want to talk about is lifestyle creep. Now, me myself, I have not experienced this at all, but I've seen people and heard of people who have. And I actually went to go tour some apartments yesterday. I went to Optima and I went to the new Shorehaven buildings. You guys know those three buildings, like the Tempe Town Lake ones? It's called the Dune Building. I went to go tour it. I'm not gonna lie, it was fucking nice. It was fantastic. It was beautiful. And yes, I can afford this right now and I would be comfortable, but also I gotta think like, hey, should I even pull the trigger on this? And for me, my train of thought is yes, I know I am going to. I'm going to go live there. And it's going to push me to be a whole new person because I'm essentially killing my old self to become my new self. I'm getting away from things that were in my old habits. But also, I got to watch out for lifestyle creep. And when I do get the apartment, it's gonna be a pretty hefty rent. I'm not gonna lie. This is my first time moving out. Maybe that's why I'm thinking like this. But always make sure your lifestyle creep doesn't come. So yes, when I get the apartment, I gotta make sure I afford it. I gotta make sure I pay everything off, and I can put some cash aside to stash for my wealth and my trust. I gotta make sure that because I think nowadays us as 20-year-olds, 19-year-olds, we're so brainwashed with social media. I mean, we open up our phones now and it's just people just larping, flexing money all the time that are our age. And remember, that's like the top 5 to 1% of our age bracket. And for me, I'm 21. For my income right now, I'm in like the top 5 to 1%, which I'm super grateful for. However, I have to watch out for that lifestyle creep because a lot of that shit is fake. A lot of that shit is rented. Of course, it motivates me to work harder because I want those cars as well. Watch out for that lifestyle creep because once you start making money, you want to spend more money. So for me, how I'm making sure I don't do that is I'm getting my apartment. I know I can afford it. But also, am I stashing cash on the side to build wealth? Because remember, your monthly income is not your wealth. You have to put cash on the side. And a lot of people fail to do that. They just run up the Amex, the Chase card, and they're relying off their monthly income 20, 50, 60K a month. Just it's coming in, of course, but remember, put cash on the side. Assets. It's boring and shit. Real estate, of course, but just do it, because at the end of the day, if everything goes wrong and you need to sell that house that you bought or you're paying, or you can just rent it out to somebody, you can cash flow it. Now, I mean, unless you get like a 911 GT3 and you don't drive it and put crazy miles on it, honestly, if I got a supercar, it would be that car because not if when I get a car, it's gonna be a 911 because you're not losing too much money as long as you don't crash it. But I think that's something I would get. So yeah.